Hello there, Whipplings, and welcome back to another mod showcase. Today I'm going to be showing off the Elemental Creepers mod, and I know, you're all probably thinking about how annoying just the normal kind of creepers are in Minecraft, but oh well, now you get another 19 varieties to worry about. Yay! I am so kind to you. And by the way guys, if you could shoot for 500 likes on this mod showcase, that would be epic. But now let's go straight into this brilliant mod. So yeah, let's get started with the first kind of creeper, which is the fire creeper. And if you're wondering what armor I'm wearing for this, I'm going to have the full maximum amount of armor that you could possibly get with all the best enchantments, just so none of these creepers actually kill me. Although a few of them are powerful enough to kill me with all of this armor on, which is quite amazing. But so, we're just going to start by spawning this fire creeper. So here we go, this is what it looks like. It's got a nice orange texture to it, and when he explodes, I'll just let him explode now, in my face. Look at that, we've got fire everywhere, it just burns the surrounding area in about 5x5 radius, maybe something like that. And if you're in the middle of a forest, of course, it's just going to set fire to all of the trees and the undergrowth and everything, and you're just going to end up with a massive forest fire and lots of deforestation, and people are not going to like you. So yeah, that's what the fire creeper does. It's a kind of annoying one if you're in a forest or anywhere which can burn, especially if you've made your house out of wood. Very annoying. But next up we have the water creeper, which is pretty much the exact opposite, and you can see it has a blue texture, and when it explodes like so, didn't quite get away in time, you can see there it just puts loads of water all over the place, and again in a 5x5 radius. And this one really is annoying. I mean, imagine trying to pick all of that water up, you need so many buckets. God, that'd be a pain, wouldn't it? Look at that, that's a real mess. So hopefully one of those doesn't explode by your house, or anywhere where you intend to build something, because you have to clean up all of that mess before you do anything. And it could be quite dangerous if one of these creepers spawns next to a ravine and it just pushes you into the ravine with loads of other mobs. Yeah, it's not a very nice creeper at all. But now I'm just going to eat some chicken because I don't want to die of starvation. And hello sheep, look how many sheep there are around. This is marvellous. I love sheep, look at them, they're all fluffy and cute. I have to mention the sheep in every single video, it just has to happen. But next up we have the electric creeper. So I'm just going to place down this electric creeper, and look at him, it's got a lovely yellow texture, and look at that, Thor has struck me down with his lightning. Look at that, wow, I'm on fire now. Lucky I've got this armor on, otherwise I'd probably have died then. I mean, you can't survive being struck by lightning. I was about to jump in the water, but no need, look at that. I've extinguished myself, naturally. But yeah, that would suck if you didn't have much armor on. It'd probably kill you or take you down really low. It's lucky you don't become supercharged like creepers do. But yeah, so that's the electric creeper. But next up we have something called a cookie creeper, and this one couldn't be so different from the first two. I mean, it's just completely the opposite. Instead of being really evil, it's a really friendly creeper, and when this one explodes, I'll just show you now, look at this. It's got a lovely brown texture, and it just gives you cookies. It's like the cookie monster in creeper form. Look at that, it's the cookie creeper. Yay! And it's a really kind one, so if you bump into one of those, then you should not run away at all, because it's not going to do any damage to you, and it's just going to give you some food. So now I'm going to eat its cookies, look at that. I'm kind of eating the bits of remains of a creeper at the moment, but since they taste like cookies, I don't give a damn. So, that's the cookie creeper, but next up we have the dark creeper. Now this one, for the purposes of this, I'm going to have to turn it to nighttime, like so, and get myself some torches. So yeah, I'm just going to get some torches, and I may as well get some glowstone, because I want to test if it works on glowstone as well. I don't know if it does or not, but we're going to try it anyway. So let's just place down some torches here. Let's just place down 5 torches and 3 bits of glowstone maybe, and we're just going to place down this dark creeper, and then let it explode. And look at that, yeah, it takes out the glowstone, and it also takes out, look at that, critical hit, look at that, pro. But you can see there it's taken out all of the torches, as well as the glowstone, but the benefit of this, of course, is that you still get the torches and glowstone back, but the glowstone is in dust form, so you have to make it again, but at least you get the stuff back. It's not all bad, even though if you had this in a cave and the creeper blew up all your torches that you just placed down, it would be a bit of a pain, but at least you don't have to recraft the torches. The creeper is considerate enough to drop the torches for you to reuse. But yes, that's what the dark creeper does. But now let's go back to noon, so I don't get all of these mobs trying to defeat me. That would be horrible. Still gotta eat some chicken though. Nom nom nom. Love a bit of chicken. But what have we got next? We've got the light creeper, and this one again is the complete opposite to the dark creeper. So we're just going to place this thing down, and like so, and it should explode. And look at that, I'm inside of a glowstone block. Wow, this is amazing. What does it look like? Oh wow, I'm literally trapped inside of this glowstone block. Probably not the best thing to ever happen to me, although it's quite bright in here. I should have loads of awesome ideas, since I've practically got my head in a light bulb. But let's just break this now. Yeah, let's get out of here. I was getting a bit claustrophobic in there, really. But now I've escaped, so that's what the light creeper does, and it probably would be better at night time, so let's just see what it looks like at night time. I may as well. And whoops, I loaded the wrong one. Here we go. Let's just place it down again and watch it explode. And look at that, it's lit up the whole area. So these could be really useful if you're in a cave system. It just lights up the surrounding area really nicely for you, so you don't have to place down any torches at all. And of course, it stops you having to go to the Nether to obtain some glowstone to decorate your house or anything like that, which is very useful. So quite a nice creeper again, pretty much like the cookie creeper, which is also very nice. But finally, for this set of creepers, we have the Earth Creeper. Again, let's set it to daytime. Stop attacking me, mobs. No one likes you. Just leave me alone. I'm trying to showcase a mod. But let's just go over here and place one down like so. And you can see it has like texture of a dirt block. And it has a hat like a bit of grass. I should probably spawn another one of those down for you so you can see what it looks like. Just load that again. So I'm going to just try and run away in time. You can see it has a hat made of grass. And when it explodes, I'll just let it explode again. I get stuck in some dirt. It just places tons of dirt down in about a 7-block radius or something like that. It is about a 7-block radius. It's a huge area though. Maybe it's a 10-block radius actually. That's huge. Look at the mess it's made. Normally, dirt isn't an issue for you. I suppose if you're like playing a map or if you're in a desert maybe, this could be very useful to you if you're nowhere near dirt. But anywhere else, it's just a pain really. You're never going to have a shortage of dirt and you're just going to have to clean up all of this mess if you ever want to build something here, or if it's somewhere close to one of your buildings, so you don't want an eyesore or anything like that close by. So yeah, that's what the dirt creeper does. Quite annoying. I don't know why I called it a dirt creeper, it's an earth creeper. Pretty much the same thing though. Earth, dirt, same thing. But now let's go on to the next kinds of creeper. So, just eat some chicken again. We have the magma creeper, yes. And I believe these magma creepers only spawn in the Nether. So if you go into the Nether, you're likely to bump into some of these guys. And that could be quite a shock for you, considering normally there aren't any... Why are there so many creepers spawning around? Does this magma creeper spawn creepers along with it? It does seem to. And look at that, it just killed its own friend when it exploded. Well, then again... Creepers are suicide bombers anyway, so there's no difference there. But look at that, we've got lava everywhere. It's just amazing, look at that mess. And of course, it's not really going to matter since these only spawn in the Nether. So you're going to get lava in the Nether anyway, so this really doesn't change much the landscape. But it's still a bit annoying. You don't really want to be bumping into creepers in the Nether. Normally, the Nether is a safe haven from creepers, but sadly not anymore. Look at that mess. But next up, we have the reverse creeper, and this one's very peculiar. So I'm just going to place this one down and let it explode. And look at that. You're probably wondering, what the hell has it done? Has it just made a massive hemispherical, is that even a word? Hemisphere like hole in the ground? I don't know what, I'm making up words now, Wipper words. But you can see it's just inverted a hemisphere and like put the stone at the top, which would normally be below, and then all of the grass, which would be on top, is now below. So it just pretty much flips the ground upside down, and it also works with houses. But I'm not going to show you that now because it's a bit haphazard. It doesn't work perfectly, and you end up with your house buried in the ground, of course. So I can't really demonstrate that, but if you want to test it out yourself, you can always download the mod and try it for yourself. But now let's move on to the ice creeper. Yes, this one's very chilly. It's gonna cool everything down. Look at this. It's got a lovely white texture to it, and it blends in if you're in some kind of snowy biome, so you won't be able to see it. And I believe these guys do actually spawn in snowy biomes, which is kind of beneficial since you don't really want snow everywhere in a plains biome or a hot biome because it just looks out of place. But at least in a snowy biome, it's gonna match. But look at the mess it's made. There's just snow everywhere. Oh, it's just amazing. But I suppose you could use it to get loads of snow blocks and snowballs if you really wanted to. But I don't really see the purpose of it. I mean, this is just a mess. You'd have to clean this up. But on the bright side, look at that. The sheep are really well camouflaged. So none of the wolves would be able to find them. Look at that. They could hide and be safe from all of the wolves trying to attack them. So I kind of like this creeper if it helps my fellow sheep. I'm very happy for it. Look at that. The sheep can barely be seen. Look at you. You're a ninja sheep or a spy sheep or something like that. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, that's what the ice creeper does. But now let's move on to the friendly creeper. Now this one in the topic, it says it's not complete. So its functionality hasn't been added yet. But it is a pink creeper and it has a heart on the front. And it won't attack you. You can see it's not attacking me. But maybe in the future you'll be able to tame these. And then you'll be able to have like pet creepers following you around, helping you. They'll probably like walk up to mobs and explode and kill the mobs for you. But currently they don't do anything. So this is what it looks like. But you can expect in future versions for this thing to help you out. But let's just kill it like so. And we've got some gunpowder. But next up, let's move on to the Illusion Creeper. Now this one I love, it's probably one of my favourite creepers out of this mod. So let me just place it down over here or something. Yeah, look at this, I've got to run away really fast. No, it blew up. Did you see them all fly into the air? That was brilliant. Let's just spawn them down again. So let's just place down an Illusion Creeper. I'm going to have to do it while running. Okay, ready? Place down, run, 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 run. Oh, it hasn't blown up. So look at this. We've got 4 creepers, and only one of them is the real creeper. Although there is a little bit of a bug with this mod currently, so you can see here that there's 3 of them which are stuck in the ground, like worm creepers. God, what is it with worm mobs these days? I mean, my gravity mod showcase I had worm pigs, and now we have worm creepers. It makes me wonder if it's not an issue with the mod. Maybe it's just an issue with another mod I'm using. But look at that. We've just got worm creepers following me. But these guys aren't real, obviously, because they're stuck in the ground. And they'll just do fake explosions which don't damage me at all. But if we go over here to the 2 real ones, well, there's only one real one, which is over there. It's the one not stuck in the ground, but this one won't blow up. But if we go over there to this real creeper, this one will blow up in my face. Look at this. It's just going to blow up and make a massive crater, just like a normal creeper explosion, but it's just a little bit more tricky to find the correct creeper. And if it didn't have the issue where the 3 fake ones got stuck in the ground, then maybe they'd have tricked me and I would have been blown up and not expecting it, or I'd have had to kill all 4 creepers to be safe that I didn't get blown up by one. So yeah, that's the Illusion Creeper. But next up we have the Psychic Creeper. Now this one, I was like, where's the relation to what it does and, yeah, what it's called? I can't see the relationship between the two, but let me just place it down and block and then jump. Hey, look at that. I'm going to probably die. Let me just go into creative. I've tried this before and ended up dying, and that's not very helpful in the middle of a video. But you can see it get flung into the air so high. It's ridiculous. I'm going to do that again, though. I'm going to see if it gives me any horizontal momentum. So let's see. Boom. Look at that. Nope. It just fires me up in the sky. Oh, look at that save. That was so close. Even though I have feather falling on my boots, it seems that these creepers, like, negate the effects of feather falling. Because even from, like, 10 blocks high, I died as a result of that creeper. Which really sucks. I don't want to do that in the middle of a video. But yeah, so that's what that creeper does. But next, we're going to go for the final creeper in this set of creepers, which is the Spider Creeper. Yes, Spider Creeper does whatever a Spider Creeper does. Can it swing from a web? No, it can't. It's a Spider Creeper. Look out. I'm not going to continue that. I've said enough. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, let's just place it down, and I need to eat some chicken. Oh, that is really freaky. It has 8 legs and everything. Okay, it's only got 6 legs, but yeah. So why is it a Spider Creeper if it's only got 6 legs? What mobs actually have 6 legs? I mean, what animals in real life have 6 legs? I can't think of any, unless you include some really weird stuff, which I'm not going to talk about in this video. Yeah, well, you got the tail, and then you've got something else, but I'm not going to say that, and I just have. But look at that, look at the mess it's made. This Spider Creeper just blows up and puts cobwebs everywhere, and imagine trying to clear this whole thing up. You'd have to, like, pillar up individually to each cobweb and destroy it one by one with your sword. So if this spawned anywhere close to your home or base, then that would be a pain to clear up, wouldn't it? Look at that mess. But yeah, that's the Spider Creeper, and I'm just going to spawn another one because I just love the way they look. Look at this thing. Gah. And all of its legs move as well, and it looks like a spider. It's got the brown texture, and that is really scary. Look into its soul through its eyes. Gah. Let's kill this thing though. No, it's blown up again. Okay, I give up with that. And look at that, it's actually poisoned me. I didn't know it gave you that effect, but yep. So in addition to putting cobweb everywhere, it also poisons you, which is a bit of a pain really. It's just as bad as witches. But now let's move on to the final set of creepers. So let's load up load 3 here. So we've got 5 creepers remaining, and we're going to start off with the Wind Creeper. So we're just going to place this guy down, and you can see, wow, he's fast. Look how fast he was. And look how fast he chased after me. He's pretty much the same speed as a spider. Yeah, that's an evil creeper. And he just pushes me away. So it's like a knockback creeper. So if I stand here, he's just going to push me away. Whee! Look how far I went, and I landed perfectly on this bush. God, look at that distance. It was about 10 blocks. So yeah, if you're by a ravine or a canyon or anything like that, or on the edge of a mountain, one of those creepers would really screw you over. You just get like flung off the edge of the mountain or the cliff or the ravine and probably take tons of fall damage unless you've got these lovely feather falling 5 boots I've got on at the moment. So yeah, that's what that mob does. But next up, what have we got? Oh yes, we've got the Hydrogen Creeper. Now this one, oh, this is my favourite. It's just awesome. You could probably, like, have a sneaking suspicion about what this thing does, but I'm just going to place it down. Look at this thing. It's like got one of those nuclear blast symbols on its chest, and wow. Wipper179 was blown up by a hydrogen creeper. Look at the mess it made. And I've got to try and make my way back over there then to see the actual crater it's created. But we can see the cobwebs, and look at that crater. It's huge. It's made such a mess of the terrain. Gah. That's a massive crater. It must be like 30 times bigger than a normal creeper. And look at that. Even the creeper spawn eggs survived. That's brilliant. And my sword. So a few of the bits I had on my inventory have survived, which is quite nice. And my helmet's over there. But look at the size of this crater. You definitely wouldn't want to bump into one of those creepers. That would just make a mess of anything in the vicinity of the area. I mean, if you had one of those by your house, I think you could say bye-bye to your house. That would be the last you'd ever see of it. You'd have to rebuild it from scratch. And look, an apple. Make a golden apple with that. It's not UHC. What am I talking about? But yeah, so that's what that creeper does. Now let's move on to the rest of the creepers, which aren't quite as destructive. So next up we have the Ender Creeper. So we're just going to place this down. Probably guess what this one does. Is just a creeper that has the abilities of an Enderman and teleports everywhere. And where's he gone? Oh, there it is. Look at him. He's purple and black. Really does stand out. Looks like an Enderman. And wow, he's really determined to get away from me, isn't he? Then again, I am not in survival. No wonder he doesn't want to attack me. Now he does. What has happened there? What is that? Is that a ghost creeper? Oh wow, that is freaky. That is completely different to an Enderman. I've never seen an Enderman turn into a ghost. Now we've got a ghost creeper after our soul. It's maybe the soul of the creeper that we've just got remaining now. Let's just kill that thing. So after you've killed the initial Ender creeper, you get like a ghost version of it, which chases you everywhere. And then you have to kill the ghost version of it. God, that's really awesome. I love that. That is really good. So you can see straight through the creeper and it just looks epic. So yeah, you got to be careful of that when you've got your ender creepers that you're trying to fight. You might just get another creeper spawning. It might not happen all the time. Let's just try another one. Let's see if it happens this time. No, it's just going to explode in my face. No, the sheep died. No. Oh, I'll have to have that as like a memorial. Let me just make a grave for it. Look at this. Here we go. I'm just going to make a grave. Put like a headstone here. Drop the wool in. Close that up. Put wool on the stop. Look at that. Oh, R.I.P. sheep. Why did I just do that? Because I love sheep. But yeah, enough of that. Let's go on to the last two kinds of creeper. So we've got the stone creeper next, which is pretty much the same as the earth creeper in what it does. So let's just block. Actually, no, it's not the same. It's completely different. What was I talking about? And what it's done, why is it done? Oh, look at, what? No, I've just spawned the last kind of creeper. Just ignore that. You did not see that. Because it's blown up all of the stone, leaving us with tons of cobblestone. It's so dark down here, you probably can't see a thing. But just take my word for it, it's just blown up all of the stone underneath the ground in a hemispherical shape. And look at that, we've just got cobblestone everywhere, and it's made a complete mess. At least it doesn't mess with the terrain that you can see from the surface. It's only affecting the areas underground. But if you happen to have a house made of stone, then that could be really horrible for you. But let's just move on to the final kind of creeper now. You've probably all been waiting for this epic conclusion. I probably should have left the hydrogen creeper until last, because this one probably isn't the best finale. But don't worry, I have some plans for the finale. And let's just spawn this guy down. No, yes, you should chase after me. Look at that iron helmet it seems to have. And yeah, so it just explodes, and it's a little bit of a bigger explosion than usual, but that's pretty much all it does. Let me just spawn another one though. No, get away, get away. Okay, let's see, does it do anything? I'm not really sure. What about if I go close? Does it give me any potion effects? No. It seems that that's the only thing it does. Maybe it drops something nice though. Let's just run away. Right, let's try and kill it. No, die. Oh, yeah, it doesn't drop anything. Maybe these mobs don't actually drop anything yet. Maybe that's going to be in a future update. I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that none of these creepers drop anything useful yet apart from gunpowder. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they do though, because I haven't seen any of them drop anything remotely useful apart from the gunpowder itself. But now I'm just going to jump cut and come back because I have something planned for you, which should be quite entertaining. So yeah, you've probably all concluded that what I'm going to do next is just blow up a load of these hydrogen creepers at once. So I'm just going to spawn loads of these in creative and pop over to survival and see what devastation we can cause. Look at all these guys with their suicide vests. We're just going to stand here and then go into survival, and wow. I don't know if it actually made it any bigger of a crater than usual, because of course once one explodes the rest of them just die as a result of that explosion, so maybe we'll have a slightly bigger crater, but probably nothing like you'd expect. I was really hoping for like a gigantic 100 block crater or something, and I don't even know where I blew up. Is it over there? Yeah, I think it's over there. Look at that. So yeah, it's still the same size crater as usual. Nothing special there. I think it's just because one of them blew up the rest of them. But I suppose there's one last thing we can try, which is, of course, just place down every single kind of creeper at once. Probably 2 of each, which should do. Should suffice. Let's just place down everything. Yeah, and I forgot those ones burn up in the daytime, but oh well. Spawn down the rest of them. I'm not going to spawn the hydrogen creeper because that's just going to kill them all, which is not ideal because we want to see the full effect of all these creepers exploding at once. Of course, they're not going to all explode at once because some of them will be out of range, but let's go into survival, and yeah, boom. Oh my, some of them are supercharged, of course. Once that electric creeper like exploded, it set all of the other ones with lightning on fire, causing them all to be supercharged. And oh, look at my FPS. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. What is going on? Oh dear. And wow, look how many blocks have just gone. What is happening? Okay, I think it's pretty much cleared up now. We've just got blocks everywhere. I can't see a thing. Let's go into creative mode, and wow. Look at the mess this has made. I think the inversion creeper kind of caused all the lag because it inverted all of the blocks that had just been exploded. And look at the result. We've just got this cataclysmic mess of just blocks everywhere. Wow. That was much more impressive than the hydrogen creepers. God, that's awesome. But yeah, that pretty much sums up everything in the Elemental Creepers mod. I hope you've really enjoyed this mod showcase. I certainly have. And if you have, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next mod showcase.